Beating Mario Kart without touching a single item box. Is it possible? This is the challenge we'll be attempting today. I recently did this with the latest entry in the series, Mario Kart World, and it was a very fun challenge. So fun, in fact, that I decided to attempt it today on one of my favorite childhood games, Mario Kart Double Dash. The rules are simple. We are going to be playing all 4 cups in Mario Kart Double Dash, and we'll try to clear all of these tracks without ever touching one of those yucky, shiny item boxes. Will we be able to do it? I don't know, let's find out. The first track we'll play today is Luigi's Circuit, and well, not gonna lie, this one wasn't very difficult. It's your basic racetrack, meaning there's always grass or sand on the sides of it when we need to dodge the item boxes. And well, this is exactly what I did. I do admit that this set here on the hairpin turn is a bit stressful, but it is very possible, so no worries. Summertime is almost here, and racing on Peach Beach is the next thing we'll be doing. And well, this one wasn't too bad. The first set of item boxes can be dodged by rolling on the grass that's on the side. As you can see, the beach is quite wide, allowing us to go through the second set of item boxes without a single problem. As we make our way up this ramp to go to the finish line, there's gonna be item boxes strafing left and right, and these can be quite annoying. We kinda have to just time it right and drive in between them all and we'll be good. Scary, but possible. Next up is one of the most chaotic Mario Kart tracks ever created, Baby Park. This is a really simple oval track that features 2 sets of item boxes, and well, they can easily be dodged by simply drifting on the inside part of the track. As Mario Kart Double Dash is more arcadey and doesn't slow you down that much when you hit a wall, well, you can just drift like a mad lad, and even if you hit something, well, nothing bad will happen. Seriously, that one was a total joke, and I'm super happy about that. As its name implies, Dry Desert takes place in a desert that is really dry. And well, that dryness is actually great for us, as all of the item boxes can be avoided by driving on the sand that's around the track. By staying really close to the track, we can even drive on the sand without slowing down too much, which is pretty great. There's a bunch of pokey enemies that are trying to lure us with double item boxes, but this is quite disgusting. You won't get me to fail that challenge, broski, not on my watch. Time for Mushroom Bridge, a racetrack taking place in a city, and well, there's gonna be a bunch of cars driving with you, so we'll have to dodge some of them. Oh, and guess what? Some item boxes are also driving with us, so we'll have to be very careful and avoid touching them. Sometimes the moving item boxes kind of align with the static ones, creating a wall of item boxes, so we have to slow down to wait for an opening, which is a bit annoying, but not too bad either. Speaking of, the few item boxes that are not moving are never taking the whole track, so there's always a way to dodge them. Hey look, it's another basic circuit, the Mario one! And as you've come to expect from watching this video and the other ones I created so far, these circuits are often the easiest ones, as they always feature grass or sand on the sides of the track. Not gonna lie, this one is no exception to that rule. We can just drive left or right and we'll avoid all of the item boxes without any issue whatsoever. This next race, Daisy Cruiser, was quite the nerve-wracking one, not gonna lie. Basically, we are racing on a big cruise ship, and sometimes the boat will hit some waves, making some item boxes roll left and right. And this is not something I enjoy in a challenge where I gotta dodge them all. These rolling boxes can be quite unpredictable, but luckily, only 2 sets are actually rolling. This one on the top deck, and these one in the big dining room. I just made sure to avoid them all, and it was all good. For this part here, those boxes were on the way, and the best way I found to avoid them all was to fall down in the engine room, and it worked like a charm. Nice! Waluigi Stadium starts off by putting a bunch of boxes right in front of our face. Kind of disrespectful if you ask me. Anyways, we can luckily move left to dodge these. Throughout the track, there's gonna be some cool jumps we have to make through rings of fire, which is scary in itself, but it's even scarier when you consider that there's item boxes right in the center. I had to find the perfect angle to avoid both the fire and the gross item boxes. Sometimes it worked, other times I burned my butt, but what matters is that no item boxes were ever touched. This part here with the giant piranha plant statues is a bit annoying because sometimes they will be out of sync and will force you to stop for a minute until you can get through. It bugged me, but it wasn't that bad either. Sherbet Land was quite the annoying track for the quest. The item boxes are pretty much always moving, adding a layer of challenge to dodge them all. Plus, this track takes place on ice and snow, so our race cart is sliding way more easily. This, combined with the many obstacles we have to dodge, made this one quite a pain in the butt. Thankfully, the track is pretty wide and always allows us to dodge the item boxes by paying attention. Our next up is the lovely Mushroom City, and well, this racetrack was way easier compared to the last one. Basically, 2 sets of item boxes are trickier, and it's these one where we have to aim for a wall to dodge them. As you can see, it's not too complicated. The rest of the item boxes are moving alongside the track, and as there are many roads in this city, well, it's super easy to just drive around every obstacle until we get to the end. It's now time for Yoshi's Circuit, a track that features a bunch of item boxes that are located right in the middle of the track. So as it is the case with most circuit tracks, we can just drive on the grass to avoid them all. This one has some piranha plants guarding the grass though, and sometimes they will try to bite you, which can be quite an issue. I had to be very careful and had to dodge both the plants and the item boxes, which is simpler said than done. Anyways, that track wasn't too bad, so let's move on to the next one. It's now time for DK Mountain, and this one was actually way simpler than I expected. The item boxes are located right in the middle of the track, so we can typically just drive on the grass on the sides to dodge them all. While we go down the mountain, well, I had to slow down considerably to dodge these boxes and avoid falling down the pit. This was a bit technical and tricky, but it is thankfully possible. It's time for Wario's Colosseum, and well, that one was a bit tricky. You see, there's a lot of item boxes and they're always located right in the center of the track, forcing us to dodge them by going on the sides. But look at how narrow those sides are. I had to slow down to avoid falling down. Very scary. There's a few item boxes located on top of jumps, but I managed to go left or right to dodge them. The final set of item boxes did scare me quite a lot. I mean, take a look at it. It is definitely not possible to avoid all of these boxes, right? Well, it kinda is, but it involves hugging the wall while going up the jump to then fall down and have Lakitu bring you back to the other side. It's a bit tedious, feels a bit cheap, but it works. Thank you, Lakitu, you're a cool dude. Next up we have Dino Dino Jungle, a track that features a lovely dinosaur that seems like a really nice guy. Anyways, the track in itself wasn't too bad. It does feature a few walls of item boxes, but there's always some grass on the sides that allows you to skip them. When you reach the wooden bridge, well, make sure to get through this path to avoid those boxes over there. Finally, in the big cave at the end, we have to aim for the left wall and bump really hard on it to do a little hop above those item boxes. Scary, but possible. Next up is the infamous Bowser's Castle. And to be honest, I was kind of afraid of that track, expecting it to be quite challenging, but it was the complete opposite. This one is actually a total joke. The item boxes always give you more than enough room to drive on the sides and avoid them altogether. Seriously, all of the boxes are very easy to dodge. You do have to take into consideration the other hazards like the fire bars, Bowser statues and all of that stuff, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. You know how they say to save the best for last? Well, this is not what we have here. Rainbow Road is by far the most difficult level for this quest. The item boxes are everywhere on the track and there's not a lot of room to dodge them. I had to slow down to find a way to fit in between this set of boxes and the wall, and it was super extra scary, but it seems to work. Sometimes the spacing in between all of the item boxes is wide enough for me to clear it, and other times, well, I kinda needed the help of an opponent to clear the boxes out for me. This was a very difficult racetrack, and it was not really fun. The rest of the tracks were good, but this one is just plain evil. Is it possible to beat Mario Kart Double Dash without touching an item box? Yes, it is! It was a very challenging task, with some very difficult tracks, but it also featured its fair share of easy wins, so all in all, this was a balanced one and it was kinda fun. Thank you so much for watching the video, I hope you enjoyed it. Tap the cards on screen for more Mario Kart challenges, and I'll see you soon. Bye!